Ding ding.
Ding, ding.
Ding ding. You know what?
Ding, ding.
Cuse is in
All
the
that for
house.
to change the hat.
No.
We're late because he's thinking. What are you? We're late because he's worrying
I'm
about what
not.
he's.
No, 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 no,
No, no, no.
no.
And then don't even say that Bible study crap.
I went to mass. I didn't say Bible study. You did.
Yeah.
I was at church. Where were you? And
What's
what
up,
was
Teresa?
great
Hey,
was,
Father.
what was great thing about being Catholic, okay, is I talked to God. I told him what I had done all week. He said, all right, 10 Hail Marys, 10 Our Fathers. I said, okay. I said, I'm going to go off. He says, Joey, do you? I said, okay. I said, God, are you sure? Because it's going to get a little tense, you know what I mean? Because people's feelings are going to get hurt. He said, no, 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 Joey. He said, you're the man.
What's up, Maddie?
10
So
Hail
you guys,
Marys, 10
all
Our
right.
Fathers, and I'm good for a week.
Let's cut Joe off now because that's enough of that. So, did you guys hear what just happened? The news that just broke that Aaron Carter died. True story. This is not a joke.
Well, I guess you would know because aren't you a Aaron Carter fanatic?
Oh yeah, that's right. I used to troll Aaron Carter back in the day with MRE. That was one of the
Yes.
one of our little things to throw people off. Yeah, he
Yeah.
did. He passed away. He drowned in his bathtub. I'm not joking. He really did. Aaron Carter died. For real. The news is just breaking on like TMZ and stuff like that, like within the last half hour. Amber, what's up? What are
You've
you
heard
doing?
it first. You heard it first.
You heard it first here, but that she has a wrench, so it is the real Amber. You heard it first here. Anybody who's heard it first here, but you might have heard. I've heard it other places. Agnostics, how are you? Todd Father. Who else did we got in the house? Heidi. Yeah. Yep. I posted about 30 minutes ago. Okay, Heidi, beat us to the breaking news.
Yeah,
You didn't hear it here first. You heard it first on Heidi Black's channel. You heard it here second. No joke, but righty should take notes. Absolutely. Make sure everybody's dropping their links. Where did I happen to see it? I was scrolling through TikTok.
Yep.
And that's where did anybody ever like have like those that like 3 a.m. where you can't sleep and like when in doubt, Aaron Carter would always be on Instagram. You could always catch Aaron Carter on Instagram Live. Well, that's not going to happen anymore. Did they say Heidi how he died? I just saw that he drowned in his bathtub. That's all I saw. Did they say anything else?
No, I looked at TMZ. He drowned. That's it. He drowned. So.
Where is Amber? Amber was just up in chat. You didn't see her? I don't know where in particular she is. I believe she's in Colorado. If I had to guess, Amber would be in Colorado.
She could be anywhere, though. She's bi-coastal. She flies here, there. Sometimes I'll get in touch with her like, hey, and she's in, Miami. She's here. So you never know.
Travels a lot. It's under investigation. Yeah, I'm suspecting since I went to school to be an astronaut and I did not go to school to be a doctor, I would say that he was probably on some kind of drugs. If I was to guess.
Yeah.
But either that or like suicide, like maybe he slit his wrist in the tub and or something. But I would say,
nah, it's drugs.
Well, he just had a baby too. They have a son. What's Melissa Turd's gonna do? What is my? Wait a minute. I have that Melissa Turd's channel. Remember, I'm Melissa Turd's. If anybody remembers in this community, ex Josie. Let's see what
if he,
Melissa Turks.
if he just had a kid, then he probably didn't take his own life. I mean, he probably took his own life, but unintentionally. And we were just talking about that, right?
My stream
Remember when
is
I
messing
had
up.
wait? Remember the other night when I had like 20 people in the chat, 25 people? Remember that? And we were talking about it. Steve, you were there. Yep. Vito was there, and we were talking about like how people just drop dead and stuff, because of I mean, drugs. So,
Is StreamYards messing up for anybody else? I'm getting
no.
messages that StreamYards is messing up. Yeah, but I don't know. I think they lost custody of the child. I think him and the chick lost custody of the child. But anyway, rest in peace, Aaron Carter. That's sad. He also had a sister who passed away. Angel? Was her name Angel? One of his sisters passed away too from drugs. So that's sad for that family.
I
And
guess
in
Nick
my
Carter's only the
opinion,
one left.
that is an example of what Hollywood does to people. What'd you say, Joe?
I'm saying that he had the Nick Carter, you know what I mean? I don't care who you are, where you're from, that guy. Just as long as you
The
love me.
Backstreet Boys, yeah, but
Yeah.
I think
I think
that their mother was a little, and like taking their money and stuff like that. I don't know, but if I was Melissa Turds, I would know more about it. But unfortunately, when you guys tried to dox me and say I was Melissa Turds, you were wrong. He drowned so far. I'm supposed to be clean for 5 years. Yeah, that's right. But they didn't, Heidi. He lost custody of the baby too. So they don't take custody of a baby when you're on the straight and narrow.
he was very erratic.
Yeah. So you guys, everybody knows that there's that show. Hey, NB, Bay 8th, glad I caught alive. We're glad that you caught us live too. Red Rider BB gun. Reddington. No, that's Reddington. Reddington. We're glad that you caught us too. His girlfriend's mom is raising his 10-month-old son. Okay, good. Domestic violence on both their parts. Wow. And he would film it all. Like on Instagram, like him like serving her papers and stuff. It was definitely, social media was not good for him to be on. I remember right as the baby was born, he was because I would keep up with the Melissa Turds channel. They were like filming a CPS visit at their house. It's sad, but at least for his family, he passed, but he's leaving a part of him behind with that baby. Said he was drunk and he wasn't. Okay. So anyway, what's up with you, Joe? What happened in the Syracuse game?
Well, they were losing, but the problem is they lost their quarterback. So they're starting quarterback. So they got this transfer kid in, Del Rio Wilson. And let me turn it on now. Keep talking.
Don't be a Jimmy. Keep talking about what? Syracuse game? I don't know much
about what you were talking about. Give me 1 second.
I'm going to drop the link because tonight at 7:00, I thought that there was a live set on Maria's channel. Drop the mic with Ann and Maria. There's going to be a live, and it's going to talk a lot about the Hep C and the load of the sheet situation.
Oh, that fucking guy.
So everybody, please subscribe. Yeah. Oh man.
Hold on.
Okay. We're on hold. Why don't you mind your own business? About what? About what do we need to mind our own business about? We got somebody trolling already? NB, is it true they gave? I'm hearing, that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that he raised about 1K so far. But I guess we'll get more information tonight from that live that's going to go on. There'll be some tea spilled. And, though, this is why I'm going to say something that there was probably about whenever, I was leaving that community, I'm like, it's like trash, it turned, how this community turned into trash. It wasn't so bad like in the beginning. And then as it goes on, it turns into trash. Right. So that community, hey, Christopher Toro, is kind of like turned into trash. And now that those load and the Hep C are in it, I'm so glad that I was far away from there. Now there's this Shitters character that claims that I've been stalking her for the past whatever years or something. She put up some posts about
Sorry about that.
About me having a Reddit page about her.
Sorry, guys.
What happened?
That was my drug dealer on the other line. Oh. Yeah, it's weird. The craziest thing happened. You know what happened? That was really, really crazy. Is like, I'm an asshole. I gotta be, let me tell you something. I gotta be one of the dumbest, and when I say this, I mean it. I am one of the dumbest motherfuckers on earth.
All right, so watch with the curses, but
Hands down. Hands down. Hands down. That if I get played one more time on this fucking YouTube, okay? Seriously? Boy, oh boy.
What happened?
What did you send me today in the screenshot?
Yeah. From our chat?
Mm-hmm.
Of the bacon, egg, and cheese?
No.
Oh, what did I send you?
No, earlier.
I don't know.
I mean, forget it. Let's not even get into it because I'm going to make a fucking fool of myself.
I thought I sent you pictures of cards. So before I sent you pictures of cards.
That's what I meant, the cards.
Are you awake?
Yeah.
Or the thing with the bacon, egg, and cheese person?
Let's do the cards. Hey.
Why are you pissed off, though? Tell me, please. Just let it out. Just let it out. Call them out. Call them out. If people are being, call it out. Call it out if it is what it is.
I want to do the cards. Please.
Joe, I'm getting sick of this too, though. I'm going to tell you that for like the past 48... Okay, I was away last week on vacation. Friends and family. I don't see them all the time. I'm down south. I'm with friends. I'm with family. I went to Disney for a day. And people send me messages about BS that's going on YouTube. Do you think I give a flying fuck what's going on YouTube? The only thing I care about is if something's going on with that guy right there, Joe, and he'll let me know. Right? But all these other people and all these other channels, I don't give a fuck what they're saying or what they're doing. So if I'm on vacation, I don't need calls. And last night, today, I'm getting calls. I'm getting messages about this one, about that one. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about anybody on YouTube unless it pertains to the person sitting on the screen next to me. I mean, Amber, maybe I care about, you guys know that. But like, they can handle their if there's drama with Heidi, she can handle it, and if she needs me, she'll call me and say, "Hey, Lauren, dude, I need backup." Amber the same way. Amber can handle her own. I care about those two, but all these other fucking people, I don't give a fuck about. I don't give a fuck about. I don't need to know what X, Y, and Z is saying on some channel that I'm not subscribed to and I haven't watched in over a year, 2 years, a year and a half, 2 years. I don't give a fuck about them. They're irrelevant to me. Irrelevant. Use NB's channel's name for content all you want because all you're going to do is bring us subscribers and put my name in the algorithm. So do it. I don't give a fuck.
It hasn't worked. But Amber, I will say this about Amber. Man, oh man, okay? She's the total package, Amber, because she's like, good looking. She'll curse you out, and she likes football. I mean, come on. You guys should be listening to her show. Heidi, another great girl. I got to be honest with you. I really
Heidi
have
can
not.
handle her own too, though. Heidi has a problem. She can handle her own. And
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. Do you like football though, Heidi? What do you watch sports? I know Amber's into like
crime. Me and Heidi. We have this bond though. She's into like the whole crime scene, like me. That's right in my wheelhouse.
What's up, Vito?
That's right in my wheelhouse.
People, I was gone off. I was out of this community for a year, right? This channel was shut down for a year. Right? These motherfuckers didn't fucking message me, call me. There were a couple, that were, because they were like friends of mine. But eventually they stopped calling me. Me, Heidi, and Amber, we have a different type of bond because we work together on this channel. We have this whole different type of bond than other people. It's like a mine and Joey bond, except me and Heidi and Amber didn't meet. So that's different. But these fucking people who are hitting me up are people I didn't even talk to. When I was gone off YouTube for 11 months, they didn't hit me up. But now because there's drama, these motherfuckers are hitting me up to talk about it. And that's how I know who is about the drama and who's not. And these people that love the drama and love watching all these channels just to hear what they're saying, like, I ain't into that shit. I don't need a fucking phone call about who's saying X, Y, and Z. And these people that are talking, they're going to hate each other next week. And they're going to try to be my friend. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Like I said, Amber, Heidi, Joe.
Thank you, Reddington.
Huh? Don't open them?
I don't know. What you're like telling me, watch my language. Are you listening to yourself right now? Because they're listening, but I don't think you're listening to a word you say. But go ahead.
It's your fault.
It's my fault. Yeah. Right. So the drama is good, okay? Because like realistically, like I could bring on like Michael come on, right? BK.
Uh-huh.
And like we don't really have qualms about going at anyone. But I don't know if that's going to be actually the right thing to do, because I would probably like Bay 8 needs about 4 or 5 channels, because I have about 4 or 5 different moods that I'm in. So you really like, I don't know if I want to really go crazy on this channel. I got to get separate channels. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to jumble everything in. Like, I don't want to do a sports video and then curse someone out. I mean, so I got to get like separate channels. I'll get that worked out. But
we have MB3. I think MB3 we need to just wipe clean. We got the subs on it, almost 1,000 subs. So we got subs on it. I think NB3 we should do something with. But there's a problem though. There's a problem. You know what the problem is? What happens when we get another channel monetized? What happens?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hold on, my drug dealer's here. Hold on.
That's a whole other thing, but I think we should start. What are you doing? I was just about to open some cards. And he avatars me. That's what I say, King Cheats. We're trying to, but the problem is it's Joe's fault. Just remember that, guys. Anything that happens, it's Joe's fault. I was just about to open some cards. And then Joe avatars me. Did you get a phone call or something? What's up, Nunzio? Reddington, Bay 8th, you talk in circles, brother.
Just hold on 1 minute. Can you talk for 1 minute without me? I'll be right back. Hold on.
I'm in the middle of a sentence and you just cut me off. Did you see the way he talks to me? I'm okay, Aegon. Thank you for asking. How are you, David Cameron? David Cameron's in here. What's up, David Cameron? How are you? David Cameron, behave yourself. I don't know why a lot of people say, like, in certain chats that you don't behave yourself. So, is Joe trying to be full-time YouTube? So Joe is trying to do full-time YouTube. No, Joe's not trying to do full-time YouTube. Joe's got his cards. He does his card thing. And then we do YouTube as just something. Parasite Slayer, what's up with you? Too many sports channels. Well, you can never have one extra sports channel. There might be too many sports channels, but there's no sports channels with an MB on it who doesn't know much about sports. Now, do you see the way I navigated myself through a mafia community and I know nothing about the mafia? So that's all we have to say about that. Tell Joey not to curse and then
Sorry about that.
go on a F. Oh, yeah, I did tell Joey not to curse.
BK.
Huh?
And he says he can't get in. So I don't know.
You want me to, somebody says something's wrong with StreamYard. It says right now. You want me to resend you the link?
Yeah, I guess.
I could try to put it in chat for him. You want me to try to put it in chat for him? But if I put it in chat, this is only for BK Shallon, nobody else.
Who is Parasite Slayer? Because for some reason...
I don't know. His name is Jessica.
Wait a minute. For some reason, it's like I know this guy. Just because the way, like... I don't know, like the way he talks. Is he someone that... We'll talk about it off air.
I don't... It's nobody
because
that...
he's telling me, wait, he's saying there's too many sports shows, okay? Well, how many Bay 8 sports shows are there? Is there too many of them? Because I don't give a fuck if there's 3 million sports shows. There ain't 3 million Bay 8 sports shows. And then he says he would leave NB3 as clip channel.
Mm-hmm. And?
He seems like he knows what he's talking about. He doesn't seem like he's just a regular,
Parasite Slayer has been in this community for a very long time. As long as I remember, Parasite Slayer has been in this community. As long as I can remember back from...
Is he very popular?
He's in everybody's chats. What do you mean?
I mean, like, for instance, let's say I just start attacking him right now relentlessly and curse him the fuck out.
Well, why would you attack her? But why would you attack him?
Because I want to get more subs. Will that
help us? He's not popular like that. No, he's not popular like that. Like he's got clout. Like we grab subs off a.
Okay, all right. I wasn't sure. No problem, Parasite Slayer. Because he knows about every fucking thing known to fucking man. Jesus.
Parasite Slayer watches a lot of YouTube. All right, so I'm gonna open this.
Sports channels. There's too many channels on YouTube. Period. But I don't do. See if you. I'm not getting on you. I'm getting on YouTube to meet people like you, Parasite Slayer, not to have 1 million subs and this and that. No, not trying to do that. Trying to just come on, talk to my people. I met some nice people. You seem like a good guy. New York connection. We could connect. But sports channels, yeah, you're right. There is a lot, but there's not a lot with Bay 8 on it.
Or NB.
Right.
All right, so I'm going to open up these cards. Look, this one right here, Joe.
No good. Open up the tops.
You don't? Okay, you want this one?
Yeah, you could open that one.
You guys, this is going to be Joe's lucky day. Wait until you see what I just got on top.
Okay.
That's no good?
No.
I got to move my rocks. You rock, Joe. You rock.
This will take all night, guys. So if you want, take a nap. and come back and we'll still be on this pack. No. Look for Ryan Murphy's card. No. No. No.
I can't see if you could see it.
No. No. No.
You could see it? Good.
No. 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 There's got to be a 1980. All right. No. Keep going. Keep going. Keep it going. There should be a 1987 Topps replica.
No, that's the Yankee.
No, Kyle, he should go. No, 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 no. Nope. No. 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 Wait. Hold on. Lift that up. Who is that?
This is Joey Gallo. That's Joey.
No, yeah, I know. Joey Gallo. They killed him. All right, that was it.
Wait, no, there's one more under him. There's one more under him.
Yep. Devers. Okay. Good. That's it?
So, yeah, that's it.
No good.
We got a crappy pack.
Yeah. So anyway,
wait, but
what's going on with StreamYard? Is there an issue or?
I don't know. It's fixed now. Why, he still can't get on?
It appears that way.
But look at this one. I have a Trevor Lawrence.
Yep.
That's good?
Already.
Yeah, we have it already. But it's okay to have doubles. So that's it. You don't want me to open anymore?
It's asking him to sign into StreamYard.
Even when he comes from chat?
Even when he comes from chat.
Why would he have to sign in?
I have no idea. That's what he's saying. Maybe he really doesn't like me anymore and he wants to do a channel against me and say really bad things about me.
I'm going to...
Sometimes, I don't know. Sometimes, like, I have everything saved, too. I don't remember... Like I wouldn't know.
He needs to see. He might need to sign into Google. It might make him sign. It might be telling him to sign into his Google account. That's what it might be telling him to sign into.
I don't know. Regardless, it's no big deal. Not the end of the world. He's still our friend, and he'll be around.
Can you please open the 2021 Premier card? Yes, I can. All right. Well, it's taking me right in.
Wait a minute. Who is this? You don't call shots over here, Unc. No, Unc. I called the shots. Okay. You could open up the 2021 Premier cards. No problem.
That's what I wanted to open in the first place. Look at this shiny package. Click join the stream. It gave me no problem. All right.
Why don't you come on, Del Strain?
Kay Johnson, good or bad?
Next. Syracuse, but next.
You like Syracuse?
Yeah. No.
Mitch.
Keep going. No. Keep going. No. Keep going.
That's it.
What else?
One more. Because this is going to be our lucky ones, I think. Newman. It's Newman.
No. Trey Lance remains to be seen, but nope.
He's a quarterback.
Yeah. Nope.
Kenny? No?
Keep it going. Ronnie Perkins, no. Macaroni Jones.
Mac Jones. That's Mac.
Yeah, Macaroni Jones. Yep.
He's a good one?
No.
Oh.
No, he's okay, but he might get He might get Bill Belichick might get rid of him.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
think
know,
BK, try to go in through Safari. Don't go in through Google.
speaking of Bill Belichick, are you guys familiar with, obviously, Aaron Hernandez, right? So I watched the documentary. It's funny because, like, every time I watch a documentary, I find out something new. Like, I never thought I would be able to find out new information about 9/11. But I found this out recently. Do you realize that the first firefighter that died during 9/11,
My Wi-Fi is lagging.
you know how he died? The first firefighter? He died because someone jumped from up above and landed on him and killed him. I would have never known that. Did you guys know that?
I don't know. You said my Wi-Fi was
Jumping out of the
lagging.
building. That's how the first fireman died in 9/11. Yeah, so this Aaron
NB
Hernandez
name
thing is
the
on.
top 5 content creators that annoy you. What? Is that a question or a statement?
So this Aaron Hernandez, right? I cannot figure out for the life of me how he was going to kill this Odin Lloyd and think that he was going to get away with that. They had him so many different ways with the cell phone. They had him at the gas station. I mean, holy cow. Unbelievable.
The rental car too, right? Wasn't it the rental car?
They,
The rental car.
I mean, he turns in the rental car a day after the shooting, and there was a bullet casing in there.
And that was
And the
his
lady
wife.
threw it out. The lady clearing out the car threw it out in the dumpster in the garbage. Then calls the cops and says, "Oh, you might want to see this." To me, that seems a little fishy right there. So you mean to tell me that he basically they kill the kid, return the car the next day. Whoever's cleaning out the car at the Enterprise car rental place, she finds the shell casing, throws it out, hears someone's killed, calls the cops. They go in the dumpster and get the shell casing. I don't know. And then, like, I guess he beat one of the trials. Like, he got convicted and was sentenced to life, but they tried him again. He got Jose Baez, the attorney from Florida, who got Casey Anthony off. They actually, the next trial, Aaron Hernandez won. He was acquitted, and then he killed himself right after that. So I don't know. Steve Harrod, I was asking about you. You're in Europe? That's cool. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, do you believe that he actually? Do you believe all the stuff that he actually killed himself in jail? Do you think that Aaron Hernandez? You think he killed himself in jail? Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if he did it because he had insurance policy or some shit.
It wants you to sign into your Google account because you probably need to sign into your YouTube account. Try to go in through Safari. Does it give you the option to go in through Safari? BK.
Okay, Steve, that's cool.
It makes you sign into your YouTube account to get onto sometimes when you're signed out of your YouTube account. Or try to go in through Safari. Do you think he had a lover in jail? Aaron Hernandez? You think he was a bottom or a top?
No, I don't think he in jail. No. Well, is anybody here from England? Because I have a question. What happened with that prime minister chick? She's out already? Wasn't she just shaking the Queen's hand and everything, and now she's gone already? Yeah, right. But he beat one of them, Heidi. he was convicted. I don't know which. Yeah, I guess he was acquitted of maybe when they said he rolled up on those two dudes and shot the dudes at the nightclub or whatever that he had a beef with. But the
Oh yeah,
Odin,
that's right. Wait. And because he died, then his wife ended up getting a ton of money, right? Like she wouldn't have gotten the money.
I don't know.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
I don't know. Because what happens is when you die, I think not that the conviction gets overturned, I think it gets vacated or some shit like that. I don't know. Something.
Kane Shade, you want to come up? You can come up and talk sports with Joe for a little bit. Because you know more about this stuff than
More about Aaron Hernandez. I can't believe he did that though, man. He just got big money too.
He was a good player, and then they let everybody turn their jerseys in, right?
I don't know about that.
So if you had an Aaron Hernandez card, would it be worth money or would it be junk?
It would not as much. No, it's not going to be worth as much money as
Mama,
what, baby?
what time would we go?
if he played. And did she get the contract money? Okay, makes sense.
Like leave at 9 o'clock?
No, we'd go there at like 9 o'clock.
Get there?
Probably get there like 9:30. Yes, babe. But I'm on YouTube right now.
They always go in, though.
Yeah, it's going to be a nighttime thing.
You know what's? I like to talk about politics sometimes. And you were telling me you can't talk politics on YouTube. That's crazy.
Yes, Kane Shades. Yeah, politics and the C word are like heavy topics, like the Trump thing. Like, you can get your channel in trouble because some of the Trump stuff, right, Kane Shades?
Yes, I guess with the whole Trump stuff. Yes, I guess.
But the people that actually do this stuff don't get in trouble. You get in trouble.
Yeah, that and like the C word, the C word stuff, and then like talking a lot of the politics. That's what that stand-up person's channel. They got struck for a week because of their political talk. But what's up, King Chase? How are you?
None much. I'm watching the Georgia and Tennessee game. Georgia's beating Tennessee right now. I think 24-6. Georgia's probably going to win that game. You follow any college football there, Joe?
Yeah, I'm watching. I really don't follow as much as I would like to, but I follow my team. I'm watching the Syracuse game right now. They're losing to Pitt.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Syracuse is in the ACC, no?
Yep, ACC.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they had a good team this year. I mean, they lost to Clemson, obviously, top-ranked team. And they lost their starting quarterback, this kid Garrett Schrader. They're ranked number 20 right now, and they're playing Pitt, who's unranked, but the QB is a backup.
But Syracuse is in the Atlantic Division in the ACC.
Yep.
Pitt is in the Coastal. Yeah, we're playing Florida State tonight. You're gonna watch that?
I'll probably watch it. Yeah, actually, I probably would.
Because y'all need Florida State to lose, so y'all could get the Atlantic titles. You could play in the ACC championship game.
Yeah, I want Syracuse to advance to the Pinstripe Bowl.
Well, wait a minute. What is their record? What is their record in the ACC right now? I mean, Clemson.
ACC, I think they're 4-2 in the ACC. I gotta look. They got two conference losses. I know that. Well, they got one conference loss. They lost to Notre Dame, which is non-conference, and then they lost to Clemson.
Oh, that's gonna hurt y'all.
They might be 4-1.
That Notre Dame game doesn't really count, but that Syracuse, the Clemson game is gonna hurt y'all.
Yep. Clemson was number 5. I mean, they're not supposed to beat Clemson. I mean, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
They were horrible last year, let me tell you. But they got a real young team, and
You know what I'm talking about?
yeah, they're 3-1 in the ACC.
That's pretty good, though. I mean, hey, Syracuse
Yeah.
Syracuse drops a game, a couple games, y'all might get ahead of them, but losing to I'm not Syracuse, Clemson. Losing to Clemson really hurts your chance. But if Clemson loses a few games, y'all might catch up and play in the ACC championship game.
Yeah, and the thing is, I got to be honest with you, and so it was a pretty close game against Clemson.
Yeah.
But they lost their starting quarterback. They lost this Garrett Schrader, who was doing really well. At one point, they were 6-0, Syracuse. So, I mean, you play Notre Dame, then Clemson. I mean, and then any conference game in the ACC, as you know, is going to be a tough game.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like they were all pretty good, especially in conference games. You know, the games are normally not blowouts, and Pitt is 4-4, and Pitt's beating them right now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, the ACC is very unpredictable.
Yeah.
Very unpredictable. You never know what happens.
The ACC has a lot of talent in the ACC, a lot.
Joe.
Yes.
Joe, I just got to go help her with something, so I'm gonna mute for a couple minutes, okay?
Sure. So you doing a sports show, Cane Shades, or no?
No, I'd like to do a sports show with you, man. You should go. There's a bunch of sports communities, man. We should join, man.
Well, yeah, I mean, definitely. The truth of the matter is, and I don't put any time and effort into YouTube, but that doesn't mean that I won't. Someone sent me a message. I don't think, was it you? About this Damien kid that has a sports channel or whatever.
Steve, I think I don't.
Philadelphia fan.
He's a what?
He's a Philadelphia fan. The kid.
No. There was one that I sent that was a Houston Texan fan. His name is Steve Rose.
Steve Rose?
Yeah, go check his channel out because he'll help you with subs. Steve Rose. I could send you to quite a few channels that'll help you out with subs. There's a few of them out there that'll help you with subs in the sports community. But Steve Rose has been around since like 2010, 11. He's a Rockets fan too, Houston Rockets fan. He does Astros videos, Rocket videos, everything Houston he does.
Text them to me, no problem.
Yeah.
I'll definitely look into them. But you like football, right?
Yeah, I'm more
football, right? You're more college football.
I'm more college sports. Like I like college football, college basketball. I could get into some college baseball sometimes, depending on how the Hurricanes are doing.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah, I like the NFL and NBA too. The baseball, Major League Baseball is really not my thing.
Yeah, me either with the baseball, because you know what? It's just it's too much for me. I'm a Knicks fan first and foremost. You know, that's my favorite sport, basketball. Then obviously the Jets. You know, and it's like I'd just be sitting around watching sports constantly, and really, it's not something that I'm able to do at this point in my life.
Yeah.
What I wanted to ask you is, so these cards, right?
Yeah.
Give me the list, and I'll get them taken care of. You want it for your son, right? Is that the whole what you want to do?
Yeah, when he gets older, I just wanted a collection of cards of kids that I interviewed that are in the NFL, and then later on, give it to my boy.
So what sports is he involved in? Like he likes what, football? I mean, or
well, he's into like video games, but it's just something I could pass down to either my son or my daughter, just to say, hey, look, your daddy interviewed all of these players with the cards. The
reason why I'm saying that is because I get those cards, but I could put together some other stuff too.
All right, awesome.
Down in Florida, right?
Yeah.
So it's going to be like Florida sports might be, yeah.
Yes.
The cards you need, I'll get them for you. No problem.
Because some of the kids I interviewed, like let's say Zach Moss, who plays for the Buffalo Bills, he played for Utah. But at the time when I interviewed him, Miami was gave him an offer. So I interviewed kids that Miami gave an offer, but they went to different schools, you know.
Right. Yep.
So you just asked both or something.
How old are your kids? You don't have to say.
I got no, my boy's 10, and my daughter's 14. Are you familiar with Samuel Asante Jr.?
Yeah,
Yeah, I interviewed him too.
I got a bunch of his cards.
And now that's the one. Not there. There's one that I want because I interviewed him.
What's up, Rob Jean? I gotta get at you in a little bit, Rob Jean. My fault. I haven't been feeling well. I've been under the weather. I'm just getting over a cold. Oh, and you want to know something crazy? Off subject. And this is for Teresa Murphy. Do you know that I went and met Vinny Bracco for lunch the other day?
Oh, that's
He
huge.
sends me a message. He says he has COVID now. You believe that shit? So
Oh man.
unbelievable. And I met him because of you, Teresa. I came up negative. But yeah, Asante Samuel Jr., as a matter of fact, I actually got some nice cards of him recently. I just got some nice portrait cards.
Oh yeah, I'm down. I'm down for that. And Zach McLeod, who's the other one? Shaquille Corder. There's so many. I actually gotta talk to my buddy and sit down and say, okay, so who did we have to look at the archives because there might be other players floating around that we interviewed that are in the NFL.
Send me some of your videos too. If you have them, I'll check them out. I'd like to look at the interviews or whatever.
Yeah, because we started in 2015, and then my friend came up with this idea: let's interview high school recruits. And it was that from 2015 to 2017, we interviewed so many kids. I don't even remember half of them. There was just so many kids that we interviewed, and majority of them went to the NFL. Some of them are playing college right now.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
that's real cool.
And I didn't like the idea. Joe, to be honest with you, when my friend came up, I said, what the hell? We can interview high school kids. Even my nephew was like, what the hell is this? He goes, trust me. This is the route to go. And then now my friend who ended up coming up with the idea, he has his own youth football sports team. And one of the guys that plays for the Seattle Seahawks that we interviewed, one of the wide receivers, donated to his youth football team.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? You guys
Freddie Swan. Are you familiar with Freddie Swan?
Freddie Swan? No.
Yeah, he's a wide receiver for the Seahawks. He was the one who helped out my buddy with his sports team.
You guys were cutting edge, and you didn't even realize it. Because
we were three assholes. We were three assholes sitting on a fucking gold mine, and we didn't know. We turned down so many opportunities. We were hard-headed, and other people came and took those opportunities from us. We were some assholes. Because we didn't want
the kids in high school when you get them.
Yeah, the thing is,
early.
Our problem was we didn't want these sponsors telling us what to do and how to act. But hindsight 2020, we would have. There were some guys that really benefited by taking the deals that we turned down.
Yep. Yeah, because it's pretty amazing how these kids now, I mean, like I was watching something on Zion Williamson, you know, like when he was in high school.
Yeah.
I mean, it was unbelievable, some of the stuff. I mean, he's got a guy, he's 6'6", 260 pounds in 11th grade. He's got a white kid that comes up to his waist guarding him. You know what I mean? And he's just like, blocking shots, dunking on people, you know, waving to the crowd, doing all types of dunks. I mean, it was just amazing. I'm like, these kids nowadays, they're like pro ready. Like they're getting pro ready in high school. They don't need college. A lot of these guys.
I think one of the best sports documentary of all time was Hoop Dreams. Have you ever caught Hoop Dreams?
Of course. Yeah.
That was amazing, man. To see those kids from
William Gates. Yep.
Yeah.
William Gates. I remember him. He went to Marquette. And who was the other kid's name? I see
Arthur.
Asian.
he ended up, he went to Arkansas State, I believe. I think he was
Yep.
the one that was a little bit more successful than the other one as far as the college career.
He went to Mineral State, is what it was. So,
But then Arkansas State picked him up, transferred.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
What
And then-
happened with William was he blew his knee out.
Yes, in high school, yeah.
But that was great, yeah.
But
Oh, Go
he
ahead.
could have been something though. My bad. Yeah, he could have been something if that injury didn't mess him up.
Are you into boxing?
Yes, I am.
You gotta watch this documentary called The Kings.
Okay.
Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran, Tommy Hearns, and Sugar Ray Leonard, Hearns, Hagler, and Duran. It chronicles they're coming up through the ranks and their fights against each other. It's on Showtime. It's a 4-part documentary. I just watched it. It's unbelievable, man.
I'm gonna have to check. I'm gonna have to check that out. Have you seen this YouTube channel called Rummy's Corner? Have you seen that channel? That's probably one of the best boxing channels out there because he documents the whole heavyweight division in the 90s. Like, okay, Mike Tyson had the belt, and then he like chronicles.
That. Yeah, it chronicles 10 years. I know. Yeah, I seen that guy. Yep.
Yeah, that guy is probably like his channel is so good as far as boxing.
Yeah, I remember. I watched that thing. That was a good one. Yep, it chronicled like all the yeah. Well, but this Kings thing, right?
Yeah.
It's like unbelievable, like how these guys came up. Like Tommy Hearns, he's even Sugar Ray.
Yeah.
I didn't realize Sugar Ray. He was like, yo, we were so poor. He's like, he's from Baltimore area. He's like, we will go up to the monument in D.C. and you see people eating food or whatever. And if someone threw out, like didn't finish a hamburger and threw it out, he's like, I go in the garbage and like that would be my meal for the day. I mean, people don't realize how just poor and underprivileged these kids really were, you know?
Well, let me ask you something. Do you think that Hagler got robbed on that Sugar Ray fight? Do you think? I think looking back at it now, I think Hagler won that fight. What do you think?
Okay, so there's a couple of variables. One thing about Hagler that I didn't realize is, do you know he's from Newark, New Jersey, and that's where he grew up? I thought he was from Brockton, Massachusetts. But anyway, here's the thing about that fight. So I wanted to do a show, and I wanted to go round by round and score the fight like on a live. You know what I mean? Like and just like even if you came on, we do the first round, stop it, talk about it, and score the rounds. The thing about that fight, first of all, the more you watch it, the closer it gets.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is the fact that he had a great plan, Sugar Ray. When that 30-second mark came, he just started flurrying towards the end of the round. The punches weren't landing, but he was throwing a lot of punches. The problem is Hagler had never fought that way.
Yeah.
Okay? Watch the Hearns Hagler fight.
Oh yeah.
Right at him. He was a little bit more.
You my shirt on?
Against Leonard.
Is the back bad?
Like he didn't really, he boxed him more. The other thing was he let the first couple of rounds go. He fought conventional like the first 4 rounds. He shouldn't have did that. He lost the fight early, and basically, it looked like Sugar Ray did more. But you got to give Sugar Ray credit. He didn't fight for 3 years prior to that.
How long you guys are gonna be on? Because I gotta bounce right now. How long are you guys gonna be?
We're gonna end in a little bit.
All right. Hey, Joe, NB, thank you for having me on. My bad, I have to bounce right now.
No, go ahead.
Thank you,
Thanks for coming on, Cages. Have a good night.
Yep. Have a good one. So
when you're doing like up late night and you want to talk about a sports game or something, that's who you got to text and hit up to see if he wants to come on. What's up, Mike Slip? How are you?
No.
He is a good. He's good sports talk, King Shades. No?
Do you have Mike Slick's number?
Yes, I do.
Mike Slick. So I believe you're in New Jersey, right? And
I think Mike Slick told me to give you.
I wanted to link up with you because if you're in Jersey, there's a card show. As a matter of fact, the card show is actually today in New Jersey. I know you're into sports and cards and shit, so I couldn't go today, but it was in Woodbridge. I don't know if you're familiar with Woodbridge. I know you like cards and stuff, so I was thinking maybe, if you're in that area, I'll zip out there. They have it once a month. And also, if anybody's in Long Island, they have a card show at Hofstra every month. I'm going to start going to that one. And
he's close. Mike Slick, I think you told me to give Joe your number, didn't you? I don't know if I ever
he
did.
gave me his number. He
Huh?
emailed me a long time ago and gave me his number.
Yeah,
I
I'll
don't
give
know
you
if I still have that email.
Yeah, I'll send it over to you so you can hit him up.
Yeah, Triple G Parasite Slayer. All right. That's what happens in these fights. But you want to know what's crazy about the Hagler Leonard fight? 2 judges had the fight 115, 113. Okay, so one of them had it was a split decision. One of them had it 115, 113 for Hagler, and one of them had it 115, 113 for Leonard. Now, I'm not a mathematician, but to me, 115, 113 is 7 rounds to 5. Okay, so that means one judge says Hagler won 7, one judge says Leonard won 7. The third judge, or the middle judge, had the fight
What's up, Chris?
118, 110 for Leonard. That means that Leonard won 10 out of the 12 rounds in that fight. That is absolutely ridiculous. Nobody won 10 out of the 12 rounds. He never fought again, exactly. Another thing with Hagler was, okay, his skills were diminishing a little because he was about 33 when they fought, maybe. But Sugar Ray Leonard did not fight for 3 years, and you got to give that man credit because what do people say? You ring rust. He didn't, no tune-up fight. He went right to Hagler. That takes balls right there. That really does take balls. It really, really does. And
John in the back room, you're not coming up.
yeah, who the fuck is that?
It's John.
John who?
It's John. They don't realize that
Who's
back
John?
Here, they don't realize that back here we could see what their name is by clicking on a couple little things on their profile that we could see who they are. So
is that John Wolfowitz?
No, it's not John Wolf.
No.
Do you see the back room? Look.
Slayer. Parasite Slayer. 118, 110? Yes.
Look at the bottom. I'll show you who it is. You see that?
In the private chat?
No. Just look on the bottom where I clicked on this person's name that's in the back room. You can see right where their name is on top. You see that or no? How do you not see that?
I see his name. It says
John. Yeah. John. So anyway, yeah.
But who's John? You're like
John's
John.
John's not coming on, Joe. Just worry about the chat. John's not coming on.
I'm not worried about him. Yeah, so anyway, when they have this show in Woodbridge, I'll let you guys know. If you guys want to come down, we'll look at cards. Nah, it's at some hotel there. It's not at the Woodbridge Mall. It's at forget the name of it. I got the info. I've been there once before. It's not a big show, but it's pretty. What's up, Ruby Tuesday? It's yeah. Who I don't know who John is. I thought it was John Wolfowitz.
No, it's not John Wolf.
Lauren.
What?
Check your phone.
I know.
Oh, she did.
What's up with that John Wolfowitz? I saw him post something, like someone lied on him or whatever.
The more you mention him, though, the more like
It's at the Hampton Inn. in Woodbridge. Do you guys know where the Hampton Inn is? Looks pretty good. Yeah. Sports shows. People in my life, you know what they tell me? They tell me that I love my cards more than anything. Well, let me tell you something. When I crack open that pack and I see that Patrick Ewing looking at me, Patrick Ewing ain't cursing me out. Patrick Ewing ain't saying do this, do that. Patrick Ewing ain't saying, why'd you do this? Oh, shut your mouth. You're an idiot. No. Patrick Ewing looks at me and he says, right on, brother. So, yes, I love my cards. I got lucky with the cards, let me tell you. I don't know why I kept them, but I did. Yeah. If card shows went the way of gun shows, it would be a lot of grossly overpriced stuff. Yes, but you know what? Parasite Slayer, when I go to card shows, I get way better deals. I really do. Because you can negotiate with them. And pretty much all the tables, they pretty much all have the same cards. And they're all fighting for the same nickel. So you have some leverage. You know? When you're buying cards on eBay and stuff like that, you don't know what you're getting. Yeah, Steve, aren't you like 60 years old, Steve? So if you would have kept your cards, you were a kid at a perfect time. Me and Mike Slick, we're about the same age. We were kids in like the mid to late 80s, right? Slick, you're about my age. I'm 47. Yep. So luckily I had enough foresight to. You're 55? Yeah, so you're yeah. So 45 years ago, let's say, was 1977. Yeah, you were at a good time. Yeah. Todd Father. I got some Josh Allen cards, Todd Father. Some good ones, too. He better do good. If he doesn't do shit this year, they're going to really turn on him. He's got to put up a shut up. Same thing with Herbert, too. Mid-70s, yep. Early 80s. Could you imagine all those cards? I mean, the Mickey Mantle card, not even, the thing is this, the Mickey Mantle cards and that, okay, that's great. But even if you didn't have the Mickey Mantle cards and you had like, you know, Reggie Jackson or Pete Rose or, you know, I mean, it's, the cards are unbelievably priced. Hold on a minute.
Oh, I'm back. Joe had to go. He had a phone call. I got to get ready to end this because I got to do something. In the mid 70s, I was collecting them onto the early 80s. Are you talking about like the cards, the trading cards and stuff? I was never really into the trading cards. Actually, I used to get baseball cards, but like it wasn't like a thing like where we held on to them. You know what we used to do? We used to put them on our bicycles back in the day. Mantle rookies are retarded. PSA 2 sold for big bucks. You can get Mantle rookies in good conditions for $50 when mint was $50K. Now mint 12.6 million.
Okay. What's up, Grant?
Grant's here. Grant Calder, yep. What's up? We're gonna have to end this soon because I got a couple things I gotta do.
What do you have to do?
What do you mean?
All right. We could end it now. I got to get going anyway.
No. See what you do? I say I have to get going. No, well, there's a 7:00 live that they're
doing. The Nick game. You like, you know, it's like you don't pay attention.
No, what time? 7:30 is your Nick game or 7?
7:30.
7:30 is the
I
Nick
got
game.
some prep work to do. And let me tell you something, okay?
And
Yeah, I know it's a crazy night, Maddie. There's all this shit going on. I hate when they do that. I mean, the World Series, the Knicks, this, that, but yeah, Bivol fight, UFC. I mean, come on, seriously?
there's also that live on that girl Maria's channel too at 7:00.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Thank you. I don't know. Explain what that is.
well, we got this load of the sheets. What's going on? Is this the real BK Shallon? Hey, text him right now and tell me and find out if this is the real him. Nice try, changed all my passwords. Just ask him if it's really him because it has a different color avatar and stuff. I don't want to fake BK Shallon in chat. Just send him a text message.
Okay. I just talked to him. So
Okay.
I believe it's him.
Okay.
So
That's all. I just don't want somebody impersonating him in our chat because they'd be blocked. Okay.
yeah, he doesn't want anything to do with YouTube anymore. He feel, I mean, I guess they try to like scam him or he got hacked, he's saying so.
Okay. I don't. All right.
So sorry about that, Mike.
Because of him trying to sign into StreamYards?
I don't know.
Okay. So anyway, load of the sheets. And Johnny Matt and Hep C are running around the community with these women, and he's bullying them and running their mouths and doing what they do in this community to women. So hold on,
She said dance.
okay.
You
So
mean chase him away.
so anyway, at 7:00 on this channel that I just posted, there's a live, and a lot of information is going to be. A lot of us from this community are going over there to warn the women about those two. So that's what it's about.
I mean, code of the street, man. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, seriously?
How do you know you got hacked,
You
though?
are a real fucking scumbag, Code. You know that? You talk so much shit about these fucking people, and now you're friends with them. Now you're besties with them. Okay? Guess what? You see Joey fucking backtracking on anything? On anyone. Show me one person I backtracked on. All these people. Always friends, not friends, this friend, that friend. Come on, give me a fucking break. Seriously. Fucking straight up fucking faggot, Code. And Johnny Mac, you're another fucking piece of shit. Fuck you too. Running his fucking mouth. That's all they can do is run their fucking mouth. I can't believe those two cocksuckers are together, really. I mean, honestly.
Well, it's because
Run to the other fucking side like that.
you know what their common friend was that biker.
Yeah.
Code couldn't turn on his friend Kevin because Kevin brought all the bikers to his chat and all the biker protection. And Hep C was also friends with the biker, so that brought them together. And that's it.
Yep.
It is what it is. And now they're running around in that community bullying women because they couldn't handle the heat in this community, going after men. So what do they do next? They find a community full of women and they run around and they bully the women in there.
I don't understand how you do that as a human being. Like, I don't get it. It's not just like, hey, you know what? Maddie Marinara is a piece of shit. No, it's not just that. It's like, he's a piece of shit. His mother's a piece of shit. Here's his information. Here's his credit report. Make his life a living hell. Call up his job. You know what I mean? Call up his parents. It's like they go to these levels. And then once you do that, if someone did that to me, it's over with. There's no turning back. Really? I mean, how do you hate someone and look to bury that person? And then you start doing shows with them like nothing ever happened. I mean, it's crazy. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I don't know. But I could never, for what these guys have done, I could never go near them. Not in a million fucking years. Would I even go
No.
near these people?
And be honest about things. You want to call somebody out, call them out, but call them out for honest stuff. Don't they? The crazy stuff that they make up. The crazy stuff. I mean, I had CPS at my house twice. And the first CPS report, the idiot left his phone number. He forgot to private his phone number. And then 3 days before they were called or something, he went on YouTube and said that his goal was to get my kid taken away. You know, this Hep C person. What kind of person does something like that? But that's what they do. You know, cop callers. Code came from, I don't know where he came from. I can't tell you where he came from. All of a sudden, I don't know. Did you see Maddie's thing? He said something about the fight. How would you feel about doing a show about a fight? Not show the fight, but to talk about it while it's live?
I'll do it. Definitely.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Good morning from the Philippines. Good morning to you. But let's get ready to
So like Maddie, see, he's a good kid. His heart's in the right place. Me and him, we probably have similar, you know, backgrounds. Like he's into Marinara, me too. But, you know, I mean, it's like if you're beefing with someone, great. You know, like you could beef with them. But the level that you're going to, there's just no turning back. I mean, if it was just words back and forth between me and that person, that's fine.
my daughter's picture and an account with her name was spamming underneath my videos. Okay, a minor child who's not even a teenager yet. Vito's child. Vito, he showed me the proof. I believed him anyway. He didn't have to show me the proof. His daughter, they made a profile with his daughter. What does Vito do? He's a commenter. He's a subscriber in chat. What does he do? It's not like he's some content creator because he types in our chats. They're going to go after his kid and make profiles with his kid. That's ridiculous. My mother's picture was put up. My brother was contacted. Joe Candela was part of that shit, acting like he's friends over here. So, but he's friends with Hep C guy. But this type of shit. Go after us. Go after me. Go after Joe. But I noticed that a lot of these guys, they like to go after NB. You know, this channel is two people, Joey and Lauren.
You know,
but who
I'm
they
gonna
attack the woman?
I'm going to take heat for this. And I'm not saying this because I'm trying to let you people know that I'm a better person or I'm this, I'm that. I'm a regular person. But someone reached out to me with information about FBI's daughter. Okay? Now, I told the dude, F off, and I don't talk to this kid anymore. Now, you could tell me, oh, he was setting me up, he's this, he's that. But honestly, as much as I dislike that kid, I would never go after his family, his mother. I mean, really? Okay? I mean, you guys could get mad at me for this, but no, I'm not. If my beef is with him, it's not with any member of his family. It's not even with his wife. It's not even.
That's the difference, though. That's the difference, though. Like, the thing with his wife is different. It's woman. Like, I'm a chick. Josie's a girl. Angel's a woman. Marla.
Fair game.
Right? She sits up there and she runs her mouth. So we can go at her. She's not some innocent person, right? But like Vito, he has a daughter, so I'm assuming he has a wife. Vito's wife's not on the internet. So for somebody to go, you know, if they were to go after Vito's wife, that would be ridiculous. She's not on the internet. These creators that don't have that involved, you know, they're low life degenerates. That's what I'm saying. Low life degenerates. And that's it. Even Toothless Carlos, about a year ago, they came into this group thing and they posted something of his, and it was his Instagram account, and they were making, you know, to make fun of him because he posts some pretty cringy stuff. But in his Instagram account, it was a picture of him and his son. So they posted this screenshot of him and his son, and as much as I didn't like Carlos back then, I kicked this person out just because they didn't crop his son's picture out. The kid should not be put anywhere. in any type of Discord or a group chat or anything. Nobody's kids. Even if there's a kid in his profile picture with him, crop the kid's face out of it. Put something over it. The kids should not be exposed to a bunch of adults just because their father's an asshole. And that's it. Or their mom's an asshole. Leave the kids out of it. And that's my opinion. On that note, Joe.
I don't know why people go to that level, why they want to do that. Like, I don't even...
To sit there and like behind the scenes on the phone to even investigate people to that level. Why do people need to know? Yep, that's right. Soon.
Mom,
What?
Jules' mom said I could go over there.
Because don't you really think that if I dislike you that much as a person, that I'm willing to go after your wife, your kids, your mom, your family, your job, well, then wouldn't it be easier to just say, hey, why don't you come meet me on the corner and let's settle our differences? That's where I have the problem. Okay, you want to put these people in, you want to get them lose their jobs out on the street. Well, if it's that serious and you hate the person that much, handle it like men would handle it. Meet up with the dude and work it out, wrestle, do something. I'm not going to put that much time into someone I hate without saying, you know what, motherfucker, you got to meet me right now. Like, we got to handle this. No friends, no guns, no nothing. Just me and you. Let's just handle it and see what happens. Because if I hate you that much, then you have to be willing to do that, right? If you hate someone that much that you want to just destroy their lives, well, you know what? Why don't you come try to break my face then, and I'll come try to break yours. And at least we could have an understanding after that. That's why I want to meet these guys. Like Code and these guys. Let's meet each other. Let's stand face to face. And then tell me what you want to say to me right then. And if you could walk away from me, okay, and you still want to do shows, then you could do shows. But eventually, we're going to have to do something because the family thing, we all have families. We all have this. What do the kids have? They have nothing to do with it. I'm not, I shouldn't have to pay for my father's sins and neither should them. You know what I mean? But like, if the hatred level is to that point where it's like, okay, I want your family out of the box. I want your livelihood taken away. Well, we got to get them up then. Right? I mean, you hate someone that much, then let's throw hands and see, because that's like that's like what happens normally, right? In real life, you hate someone that much, you either handle it or you walk away. But to sit there and do
it is what it is.
Back and the forth, and it's not going anywhere. Like, what is coming of it? I mean, it's actually pretty cowardly when you do that. And I understand certain people came in the game and they changed the game and they did this and they did that. Okay. But even though, I got doxxed where my phone number was put up, my address, I wouldn't even do that. It's pointless. Why would I do that? I never even thought about it. So the eye for eye thing, yeah, it works to a certain degree. But, I'll bide my time. And I'll have to wait because we're going to cross paths. Something is going to happen in life where I'm going to cross paths with these guys. And then we'll see what happens. And then, like, what I'll do is I'll take off my shoes, okay? Or maybe I'll leave my shoes on. No, I'll probably take it off. I mean, what I'll do is I'm going to take my shoes off, show you my toes, and then I'm going to put my foot up your ass. And then you tell me how 7 toes feels up your ass. You might like it, actually. But like I said, I'm not a fighter. I'm not a tough guy. But if I hate you that much that I'm going to go after your family, and you know what? Let's meet up and handle it like men. That's it. Simple as that. So if I'm going to dig up all this shit on you because I want to destroy you, well, then let's really destroy each other. Mano y mano. That's it, and we'll see what happens. From
Nobody
there.
on the internet should be fighting anyway. It's ridiculous. No, I mean, really, it's
You're right.
ridiculous. It is freaking ridiculous.
What I'm saying is no. But if you're going to go to the point where you want to destroy people's lives and their families, well, then you hate that person enough to where you guys should stand in front of each other and punch the shit out of each other. I don't do that
100%.
because I really don't feel I'm at a point where I need to put my hands on someone. Well, how about this? If I felt like I wanted to put my hands on someone, I would tell you guys that I'm not going to put my hands on someone. And I'm telling you right now, I don't want to put my hands on someone. Simple. So I'd rather not get to that. And it used to be when I first started this beef with the FBI kid, when we got into it, it was almost like, all right, bro, I hate you, you hate me. That's great. He's like, I'll never go after your family. And you know what I said? I believe you. And I said, I'm not even, I'm not going to go at your family. And it was almost like an unwritten thing. Like, all right, we're going to go at each other, but we're not going to go at each other's families. Somewhere from that conversation till now, something got effed up. Something got fucked up. New players came in the game switched because that person is working with these people. Now, I got to be honest with you. If someone told me that Chris Trock was the one that was going after FBI's kids, was going after his wife, was going after his family, doing all this underhanded shit, God bless you, Chris Trock, I wouldn't be around you. You wouldn't be in this chat. I wouldn't want to be anywhere near you. So, if you guys are doing that kind of shit, please don't let me know and keep it a secret because I don't even want to be near you. Because if you got enough balls and enough guts to do that and dig up someone's background and you want to knock them out of the box and have them living on welfare, you want to do this, then let me know. I'm sure we could find our way up to Wrongsville, Pennsylvania, or Connecticut, or Philadelphia, or Queens. Wouldn't that be easier to settle the beef? Right? Wouldn't that be easier?
That's fine.
Wouldn't it make things a lot more? Wouldn't it make people feel better? If like, yo, these two dudes hate each other. Instead of attacking each other's families and the wives and doing all this, let's just knuckle up and see what happens.
Didn't know it was aluminum foil.
Maybe it's the best
Here
way.
we go. Here we go. All right, I have to. My Wi-Fi keeps cutting in and out, Joe.
This is a typical Wi-Fi situation where is this like when you cut off the Wi-Fi when you want me to get off?
No, that's why I keep dropping. The Wi-Fi keeps going in and out for some reason.
How about this? When you're
like
know
freezing
how
up.
the situation should be handled, talk to Grant Calder. Because I know Grant Calder, me and him think alike. And Grant Calder would be like, yo, let's knuckle up, motherfucker. See? That's how it is. He'll tell you,
Grant says,
old country. That's it. Gotta do. That's the best way. It really is the best way to handle it. I mean, no boxing
Definitely
ring. No, forget that. No. Just that's it. And just see what happens. And then you take it from there. I probably respect them a lot more. You know, I would probably have respect for someone if I went to their house and instead of hiding behind the mini blinds or Venetian blinds, I don't know which one, if he came out and said, okay, I'm here. No, but let's flip the story and say, oh, no, there was 10 guys. There was 13 guys. He had this, he had that, 20 guys. My grandmother. Come on. Seriously? I would have had so much more respect for the kid if he came out. But hey, this is what you're dealing with. So, thank you guys. I love you.
on that note,
Mike Slick.
In the middle. I will do that.
Yes. Hi, Margene. How are you? Margene's always very nice.
here.
Margene, you are one of the ride or dies, okay? You know, like Teresa, you, Amber, Heidi, Lauren, Linda Amsterdam, Kim, my girl Kim. I haven't seen Kim. Where is Kim? I hope she's not mad at me, Kim. Yeah, but there's the women are definitely way tougher than the men on this thing. Like seriously, way.
Dance like 10 off.
Oh, all right, Joe.
Maddie,
Ding,
yes,
ding.
we push back. No, hold on, Dominic. We push back. We love you, man. Thank you. We support you 110%, and thank you for the nice community post you put up. That means a lot because you're very well respected around here. Thank you, Maddie. I got to get in touch with you through Lauren. Definitely, we could do some boxing streams. We could do whatever.
You guys follow each other on Instagram.
Do we?
Yeah, why don't you?
We do?
You do.
Oh,
why don't you follow?
I don't know. We don't follow. Yeah, hit me up on IG. Yeah, definitely. Yep, definitely. All right, guys. Thank you, Vito. Another stand-up guy. No, I'm not. We can't use that word anymore because some fucking gay prick took the name. Right. So you screwed up my whole thing. I can't call people stand-up guys anymore. You know
Oh yeah, that's right.
Code and those guys, pieces of shit. I mean, seriously, pieces of shit. Motherfucker ran and took fucking shit that I confided in. This motherfucker runs back and starts telling the fucking other side the fucking day that me and this kid had a fucking argument. What type of bitch ass motherfucking shit is that? Seriously.
Minutes later,
you get into an argument with someone, words, and that motherfucker runs to your fucking enemy right away. Doesn't even wait. The phone ain't even fucking hung up. You know what that tells me? That you were a scumbag from the beginning.
I told you too that what I did when you're like, here, take the phone, say hi to him, say hi. I'm like, I don't trust him. I don't want him to hear my voice. But you live and you learn. Whatever.
My motherfucking ass. Oh, Angel Gotti, Bay 8th, and NB, they're great people. I ride or die. Remember when you hated fucking FBI and you wanted to go rev up your fucking motorcycle in front of his fucking house? Yeah, I know. You were going to go up there with your fucking bike. I'm like, what are you going to do with your... Oh, we'll rev up the motorcycles and scare them. Yeah, okay, you'll scare him. Yeah. Then he tried to run back and fucking get in between a relationship I have with BK and say some bullshit. Well, guess what? What you got to understand is BK's my brother, okay? So nothing on YouTube is breaking up that relationship. So nice try, motherfucker. But remember one thing, cocksucking code. The shit you told me, I would never run to your enemy and say that.
Bible study. I just told everybody. He does Bible study. That's what he calls sexy time, Bible study. I just told everybody. Sorry, Joe.
Runs to my motherfucking enemy that fucking night. That's some bitch ass motherfucker.
Minutes later, he called him. Minutes later, he called him. Minutes later, he called him.
And now you made your bed, lay in it. Because you're with that fucking Vern Troyer 2-foot motherfucker.
Oh, I'm gonna send you. Wait. Joe, I'm gonna send you. Joe, I'm gonna send you pictures of his new girlfriend from the internet. Oh my God, you're gonna laugh your ass off. Hold on, when we get off. All right, guys, we gotta.
It's amazing how a woman had these people shook up. Like, get the videos taken down, please. Well, you want to talk about a woman? Well, feel the wrath of a woman. But it was just crazy how like that affected them so much. Threatening Vinny that if I don't get this taken down and blah blah blah. Like, really? I'm gonna do that for you? What did you say to the woman? Oh, wait a minute now. Okay. Thank you guys. Love you. Have a good one. Talk to you later. Ding ding.
Oh, one.